Bleh. Wagwan, everyone. Oh, if you don't know what's about to be in front of you today. Oh, it's juicy. I'm getting ahead of myself. There's a saying. There's two sayings, actually. The first is a quote, a line from Twin Peaks The Return. This is the water. This is the well. Drink deep and descend. The horse is the white of the eyes and darkness within. The second statement is don't throw stones in glass houses. Unfortunately, today, I'm about to demonstrate to you why both of those things are a statement. It won't be pretty. And this is probably the only time that I'm going to give a trigger warning. Not because of the content that you're about to consume, but because of how fucking irate I'm about to get. Last chance to leave. I'm assuming now after that minute, after that second pause, you've thought about it, and you still want to see it. Alright, here we go. You ready? Also, links in the description down below. All of them. Because I want you to see this. This is the reason I do what I do. It's the reason I'm about to start making a fucking series out of mocking this shit and this mindset. Because this is the shit that I am sick of. Sick of it. Sick of it and sick of them. Right? I know the person's name, but I will not use it out of respect. Because I'm about to expose your ass something fierce. Okay? I'm going to call you Rue now. Can I call you Rue? I'm going to call you Rue. Rue says to us, Japanese artists, my work is pedophilic. Weebs.
Everyone's being mean to artists. It's just cultural preferences.
Japanese artist, no, I am literally a pedophile who wants to have sex with young children. Weebs,
Still so much better than colors.
Western art sucks. This was Rue's hot take. Let me tell you what I know about Rue. This was told to Rue anonymously. And it was also told to someone else anonymously. Same message. Same ones that were circulated when I learned about them. Telling you this anonymously, but if you didn't know it already, Rue dated and lived with disgraced Twitter user Lucas at Space Geeko from February to August of 2018. The internet discovered Lucas had carried on a relationship with a 14-year-old girl a couple of years ago and made him an internet pariah. Rue also had an age play fetish where she would joke about on the timeline, but it was real. She posted a picture of herself in a diaper on her Twitter private account that they'd wish they saved. I have this picture before the falling out. It's not the reason that they broke up, but I'm fairly positive she knew about the situation since the girl was coming after Lucas for a while. Also, her original name is Steven or Stefan. Hope any of this helps. Good luck. Fuck that selfish, degenerate whore. She is a virus on society. And then a nice selection and crop of pictures, specifically of the tweets made. Some have been deleted, some haven't. I haven't archived them. It's not necessary because we have them right in front of us. Tweets about her shitting out a festive log on the 24th of December. And other about people being jealous that it takes a lot of courage to suck a dick and joke about it online while the parents are still paying for rent, and that the boyfriend is out so that they can finally look at diaper stuff on the phone without feeling weird. I'm not sure, myself, who this picture is of. I don't know if it's of Lucas. I don't know if this is of Rue. It doesn't matter what it is of, because whoever's in this picture is whoever's in this picture. But I will show you on my own tweet the picture that I have of them. Namely, Specifically, this one right here. This is Rue. This is Rue doing what they do best. Fishing for the clout, for the timeline. And I have several things to say about this. Because you see, and I'm going to show you in the tweets that I have here on the screen, this isn't just the ridiculousness of some bullshit, okay? This isn't just they had a hot take about pictures on the internet. They were making fun of artists. Carl, how dare you? You need to respect their opinion. No, fuck that noise. Because you see, this isn't that, right? This is not, I have a disagreement with your opinion, okay? This isn't like a porn star bragging on the internet and interacting with the person who runs their fan account. This isn't me telling a porn star, professional or otherwise, that they are a hypocrite. Because the logic as it goes here, right? If this is wrong, then you are also wrong. Because that's my entire thing, right? Tu solus, tu quoque. You alone, you also. If I'm wrong for saying something to you about your own logic, then you are wrong for doing it. If cosplaying characters that we canonically know in a series is underage, but you choose to do so on the timeline for the clout, showing your butthole, showing your cooch, showing whatever you want to show, intentionally making step fantasy porn as a member of the industry, contributing to the violence that you say is being exacted amongst the people you do and do not like. If that is wrong, and I am wrong, you are wrong. It's not just that, though. It's not like a cosplayer who chases the clout so hard she runs directly into the wall. It's not like that. Oh, no. We've stepped out of the realm of just words and into verifiable, unforgivable actions. You've done something that a lot of the people involved in this on both sides would never even hope to do. Don't even have any actual real consideration to. Now, you aren't the one directly doing this. But you, Rue, you dated a pedophile. You didn't just date the pedophile just for like a week or a month. You dated them for an extensive period of time. Long enough that it is astronomically, I'm going to say astronomically hard to believe that you didn't receive this information, because we know how your circles work. Because we see how you guys operate every single day. You cheat the system. You tell people about posts that you post inside of Discords. Same thing that we all do, actually. You tell them about your posts in the Discord. You get people to uptweet and upshare and vote and ensure that your message gets out there so that you can demoralize people and be able to say, well, I have more followers than you. I have more clout than you. You aren't important enough to tell me about how I'm wrong. Be gone, you fucking loser. We know that you do this. But here, you are guilty of something that automatically disqualifies your opinion. Not because of, I disagree with you because these reasons. No, you lose your right to talk. You don't get room to say anything. Because here's the way I see it, right? And I say this not as Carl, but as Carl. I don't say this as a mouthpiece. I don't say this as just myself. I say this for the me who was sexually assaulted by men and women. I say this for me, myself alone, having been a victim by people who chose to do this, both as a child and as an adult. You had an opportunity to expose the evil you think that you're fighting against right now in the war on titty. You had an opportunity to do so. You that yourself could have exposed him. You yourself could have worked together with other people crowdsourcing information to you to expose him. You could have just left public life together, disgraced, or whatever. Nobody would have cared because you were the girlfriend of somebody who had hid themselves from you. You could have even lied and said, oh, when I found out, I immediately broke up with him and destroyed all of my information to contact him. I've never seen a single thing about it since, and I've never done anything since then. You could have told any amount of lie. Any amount of a lie to save yourself. But that's not what you did. That's not the angle of attack you chose to take. That's not what you chose to do. You chose to bide your time. And when the moment was right and the iron was hot, strike with your take. And I'm sorry, your take is shit. Your take is shit because if I believe that you weren't responsible, that you knew absolutely nothing, you didn't do anything at all, if I believe that, I have to ask you this. Why'd you turn away? You have an opportunity. You had an opportunity. You still have an opportunity to say a message very loudly to your audience, because we know people do not do intimate research. They don't take in the time to do research, to look up anything that they're talking about. They don't look up the time to figure out what the fuck that they're saying is or isn't truthful to reality. It isn't just something done for clout, that this is actual happenstance that's playing out the way that it does because of what you've done. This is not that. You showed the whites of your eyes in the face of an opportunity to say something that was real, that was true, that was honest. You took the chance on clout over the chance of actually saying something of worth. You could have said anything, and you said nothing. You had said absolutely fucking nothing. That quote that I said about the whites of the eyes and the darkness within, it's about the capacity that every single person has in a conversation to be able to think, to go beyond their normal understanding and to grow out of what they possibly could have been in the past, to become something better for the present. It's about the consumption of ready-made violence, the kind of violence that you look for, the kind of violence that gives you excitement. We all contribute to it, even myself. But you chose to add to it in the worst way possible. You looked away, and you chose to jump at the opportunity to do something with the worst intentions. And it leads to something darker. You're willing to dunk on the You're willing to dunk on the gamers. You're willing to sell out your all-important principles for a chance to project. And I'm sorry, you don't have any film left. So, having that been said, this being known, I have a question for you, Rue. Do you think that your audience is going to give you the opportunity to run before they rip you apart for this? Because I know your audience is. This is the exact same thing that just happened between me and Donya. And Donya didn't like it when I asked her the same question. I asked her, does she even like being here? Or is she just doing this for some bullshit reasons? I'm asking you the same thing. Do you understand what you have just done by demonstrating that you have no principles? Or was this only just so that you wanted to get a little bit more clout to make yourself look important? Which one was it? Do you give a shit? Or is this just a joke to you? Because I don't believe that this is just something that's any more than a joke to you. I don't believe how the fuck you could date a pedophile and then turn the fuck around and think that you had any room to talk about anything. Maybe sit this one out. Or maybe just kneel. You know. Who knows if you still have a butt full of load. That's another thing too. You know, in your defense, when you eventually go offline, when you take your tweet down, you say, "Oh, the man babies came for me." When you do your entire press junket about how you were attacked by by those nasty, crusty, dusty men, are you gonna tell us about how you slipped, fell, and landed on his dick? You slipped, fell, and landed on his dick so many times that he eventually ejaculated inside of your body? Are you gonna explain any of those things? Just a question. Just a question. I'll leave it up to you, audience. You tell me. You tell me what your opinion is. You tell me what you think the move here should have been. You tell me what the right make and model of this car, this vehicle that Rue's trying to drive should have been. Leave it in the descriptions down below. And I'm going to see you guys next time. Because now I feel the very important need to rinse my skin in some hot fucking water and wash my eyes out with some bleach. I'm gonna see y'all next time in this wild and wacky world of some bullshit off Twit and Good night, everybody. Bon nuit to you all.